Well, hello. Sorry about that. I was typing a text. Got Tanya in the house. We have Emily in the house. Look at this. I have two envelopes from Susan Geither Cortez, and they are so full, and I want to show everyone. I was going to wait till tomorrow, but I have to show this off tonight. This is all from the same person, Charity. Welcome to my live. All right, we'll wait for a few more people to get in here. Got a new ruler today. So this is a metal ruler with a cork bottom. And I needed it because with these chains, I couldn't find any of my others. With these chains, I wanted to be able to measure. Like this one, the Sweet Pea. You're welcome, ma'am. Is 8 inches long, 8.5 to 9.5. So that should fit most wrists. You guys see I finished the earrings off? Oh, I need to autofocus. Eh. I can't see. That sucks. Hi, Pam. Hi, Lala Bad. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start digging into this Happy Mail so we can get through it. Oh, focus. Ooh, focus. Whew. Okay, so this Happy Mail is from Susan Geither Cortez. I don't know if you guys watched it yet, but she was my swap partner on the journals. And when her journal came in, the stitching or the tie for the signatures was loose and had come apart. And so I did my reveal, and it's a great journal. It is beautiful. It's wonderfully done. It, for me, it didn't matter, but she was, in her words, I'm going to go ahead and read just a little part of this. Hello again. I loved your video of the Falling Apart album. So it's now been coined the Falling Apart album. I have posted it to my Facebook page, and it has gotten many comments from my friends and family, mostly condolences and a few jabs, which I think is funny. You made it almost look good. I didn't have to make it almost look good. It looked good. Just because it wasn't bound, it was a wonderful journal. Anyway, basically the gist of this is that due to her OCD and her guilt that it was not put together, which she's in trouble for, she sent me these Happy Mail packages. And one of them contains, and I went ahead and opened and took a peek, one of them contains another journal. This one has a little bit less decorations and ephemera in it so that it can be more written in, where you remember her last one, every page was full of stuff. And so if you wanted to use it as a traditional writing journal, it wasn't going to happen. So, although I didn't expect this, and it was sitting at my apartment complex office, and she's like, "Did you get mail, by the way?" I went and picked it up today, and I cannot wait to show you. So I'm going to start with this envelope here. Again, she had a really nice, sweet letter inside of it, and I won't read the rest of it, but it was basically that she didn't feel right that it was broken, and she wanted me to have one that wasn't broken. And I'm like, ah. So I've already reprimanded her on Facebook. So I opened this and thinking maybe it was a new journal, and it is more goodies. I mean, she sent me tons with my first one. She sent me more here. So we're going to go through this. First of all, this is really cool. This is actually suture cotton, which is what she uses to bind her journals. So I don't have anything like this, which is really cool that she sent that. I love it. So I have to learn how to use that. So I have some suture cotton. And then let's get into this. Taped down all great. Oh, and what's great is the envelope it came in is Tyvek. So I get to play with some Tyvek. I've been watching videos where people will paint this and melt it. I cannot wait to try it. So it looks like I have 2 baggies full of wonderfulness. Okay. Susan, you've gone way above and beyond. This is awesome already. I can see some awesomeness in here. So we start out with several of these wonderful little envelopes. Got 3 of them in manila. It looks like I have about 2 of them in white. Good little envelopes. And next, this says Caution Sharps. It's feels like some wool fabric. So let's open it up carefully. Got a neat safety pin up here. Oh, look at that. So this is an ATC. It's a good start of a background. Hello, Christy. That is pretty. These are just paint dots. Wow. All right, so let's open this and see what it is without poking myself. Oh. Oh, cool. It's like a little pocket. I'm guessing it's needles. And I already kind of... Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get it out. Oh, looks like I got one stuck. Oh. Oh, wow. They're suture needles, like heavy needles for tapestries, rugs and carpets. Look at that needle right there. Holy cow. They got a curved needle. That is wild. So I assume this is the needles that Susan uses. Hi, Rose. I'm assuming these are a lot of the needles she uses when she does her journals and her suture wire, or suture cotton. That's amazing. Wow. I'll be careful not to poke myself. Yeah, I wouldn't either. That's like an ATC in itself. This is just the start. Hi, Susan. So I've already told on you. This is awesome. I haven't even dug partway into it. This is so awesome. Thank you. And we have an embossing folder. I don't know if you guys remember the other night when I was playing with painty papers, I had embossing folders, and I actually don't have this one, Susan. So this is perfect. Thank you. I'm worried I'm gonna hurt myself with that needle set. We have some really cool poker napkins. Oh, stuck in here is another glassine envelope. Oh, wow. Actually, I didn't get quite down to it. Looks like I have about 4 or 5 glassine envelopes, which are phenomenal. And this is a cool thing. I'm not sure what this is from. I'm assuming maybe it's from a game of some sort. But it looks like we have different poker hands. There's 4 of a kind, a full house, 3 fives, a couple queens, so 2 pair. I'm wondering if this is some kind of a bingo type of a card game. That is so cool. Yeah, it looks like a bingo card because you're 5 that way, 5 that way. So I guess if you play and you draw a card maybe and you mark it, and if you get that hand, you win. That is so cool. All right, let's open up this other envelope. Everything's packaged so great, Susan. Matter of fact, probably too good. I can't get into this one. Yeah, I don't think this baggie is going to survive. I'm just going to rip. There we go. Okay, that one's trash. Okay, so this is a personal card from her. Susan, let me know if it's okay if I read it, but I am going to read what it's made of. But let me know if you are okay with me reading the other side. But look at this. This is a handmade card, and I'm going to tell you what this is made of. So Susan says on the inside, this card front was made from flowers from my yard. Sandwiched between 2 pieces of watercolor paper ran through die cutting machine. So you can see that the flowers and the leaves and such transferred their color pigment through here onto the card stock when she ran it through. That's a great idea. I'm going to try that. I can't wait, Em. So she says, Sean, thank you so much for 2 excellent videos, especially the falling to pieces video. You made it look good anyway. Again, I'm going to reiterate, it looked great anyway. I am sending you a spool of suture thread. Give the knots. And a few goodies I kept around on Happy Mails and for Happy Mail and RAKs. Craft on, Sue. And Susan, this is great because I don't have a lot of stuff, so this is really going into my stash to use and do on other things. That is cool. That looks like some kind of a wrapping paper of pocket watches. So yeah, that is a beautiful idea. Pressing the flowers. That is awesome. I'm going to have to try something like that. All right. Looks like we have some wooden pendants with some eyelets on them. Those are actually really cool. I think I can use those already. Love it. They're wooden. Looks like we have a clear stamp of stamps. So it's a skinny, long, clear stamp of different stamps and postmarks. This is great. Thank you. I mean, this is above and beyond. This is a stamp set. Susan, you sure? Oh my gosh. My first die cuts. And what's great is they actually match the stamps, so you can stamp it then die cut it. I'm assuming my Sizzix will run this through. I wonder if I need anything special. This is of course made for embossing. This is that little Sizzix purse thing. But do you think I can actually use it on these thin cuts, these thinlets? So I might try that, see what how they turn out. That is so cool. I love it. Thank you so much. That's very generous. These aren't just stuff you have sitting around. This is like extra big stuff. Oh, it looks like we have some awesome poop. Oh, it's very bright. So, as you guys saw, and I'm going to do a video on, Susan taught me this technique about poop. So this is kind of the first early stages she did, where her poop is looks like gessoed down. Look at all that texture it gets. Gosh, I wish there was a clearer picture of this. It's so bright. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get... There we go. That is such great texture. I'm going to do a video where I make some from scratch from my poop. So there's 3 of them though. That is so awesome. So I'll play with these a little bit more and I'll doctor them up, and here's the final product of what that poop looks like when you color it and paint it. That is so awesome. I don't think I have mine nearby. I think I put it away. You guys have seen it though. Love this one. Same concept, but these are gear die cuts. Yeah, Rose, what Susan defines as the poop is, you know, when you cut out these gear die cuts, in between all these spaces, you're going to have these little scraps, right? So she saves all her scraps and then cuts them or puts them on to other pieces like this. So these are all the, if you look at it, these are actually gear poop from those gear die cuts. And here's some little poop, again, those ones she did. And Susan's full of a lot of poop, she says. Yeah, so M, save it from now on, because look at this. This is what she did with some die cuts and I think some poop. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Gives such a good 3D dimension. Bunch of textures and layers. Yep. Scrap poop. So I'm saving all my stuff on my die cutting machine. You know, guys, I have a Pazzles electric machine. Look how beautiful this is. Wow. Susan, this is beautiful. I will see. Did I get, oh, from the gears on your mixed media? This is cool. I wonder where'd you get this, Susan? It's almost like it's wrapping paper or something. That is really cool. So I am very blessed. Look at all that. Look at all that. Susan, this is phenomenal. I owe you so much. Now to the other fun one. Let's look at this other journal. Now I have 2 of her journals. Here. Oh, in between here. So last night I was on Danina's live chat and she was doing some crackle paint, and I'd never done this crackle paint method. So this was where you put a layer of paint down, dry it, and then you put Elmer's glue, and then you go over it with another color. So I decided on this just 8.5 by 11, 110-pound cardstock. It does have a black background, and then I have bronze and teal over the glue. Now I got some crackle, not a whole bunch. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, so I don't have a whole bunch of crackle in here, but enough. I think I'm gonna cut these down and make them into postcards or ATCs. Anyway, all right. Now for the awesomeness of this, I did look at it. I did break into it. I couldn't wait. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I couldn't wait. So again, this is from Susan. This is her makeup journal. That, by the way, I can report did come in. It is bound and it stayed bound. Okay, so this is the back. I'm going to flip it over. So it looks like she used a manila envelope. But look at that. Right off the bat. Look how wonderful that is. She definitely has down the masculine. Doing all these wonderful brown, gold, bronze colors. And she has it bound by, I dropped the other clip and the cat took off with it, but they're closed with these binder clips. Hanging off of it over here on the front is what looks like a handcuff key, so I hope she unlocked her handcuffs before she sent this. On here looks like some leaves that have been embossed with a embossing powder that is very texturized, like little beads. Awesome lock, and these great gears, which you'll see all the way throughout this. Looks like some corrugated cardboard. Looks like some texture paste with a brick stencil, which I think is cool. I need one of those. I need a brick stencil to do walls like that. Some other embellishments. All right, so we open it up, and here's my junk journal. I love what you did. I'll go ahead and say this off the start, Susan, is I love how you made these pages, and you'll have to let us know. The edges of the pages all look like they've been burnt or charred. Did you actually take a flame to these? Oh no, my cat, I'll find stuff all over the floor, or like if I drop some, I dropped a ring from my chainmail stuff the other night. I couldn't find it. Well, about a day later, I found it because she was playing with it. So at least she finds my stuff I lose. So this is just ink. So you just tore the pages and put ink on the edges. They look like they've been charred and burned. This is so phenomenal. All right, so when you open it up, you have awesome papers, awesome coloring, like very, very antiqued, very brown, black, grays all through here. And the pages are fun. So here's the signature. And you can see it's all types of sizes. But what's fun, it kind of tapers from the smallest pages to the longest pages in the middle. I think it's a great effect. So I'll try to show this here. So the first page is a little short page, has a pocket on it, and in the pocket is this really neat little card with basically a handle on it. So I really, really love the added touches that Susan that you do. So this one, she messaged, or in her note to me, is that she left a lot of space to write if people wanted to write. Another pocket with a couple more tags. Again, I love how you do these, Susan, with these gears. Now this is looks like you're using like a heavy or thick embossing powder on these. It gives it a really good industrial look to it. So we got another pocket in here, just a little stained glass window stamp, it looks like. And I don't know what these are, Susan. You'll have to explain. These look like fiber papers, almost like homemade paper. So did you make these, or did you buy a paper pack of homemade papers? Because you can see all the fibers in there that are pressed together. Hello, Kelly. So I'm showing off my Happy Mail from Susan. All right. So it's from your stash, so you can buy that paper. That is awesome paper. So then we flip through, and this is like wax paper. These copy stains are cool. Is that a stamp, Susan, or is that just like you putting it down like a coffee cup? Another wonderful tag in an envelope pocket, which is really cool. And I love all these different paper clips with twine on it. some really neat paper that I can use. Look at that. That is so awesome. Feel very blessed that you sent me another one. You didn't have to do this, but I appreciate it. Heather, we did a journal swap already. If you remember, I showed you the what does Susan call it? Susan calls it the Falling Apart album. And due to the fact that it was falling apart or didn't get the stitch didn't stay, she felt guilty, and she claims OCD and sent me another journal. So this is a sign of a second journal. Love this bird cage. Again, it's heavy embossed powder. Lots of pockets throughout here. This is really cool. This is like an envelope. Is there a note in there? Should I open it? Oh, it actually wasn't all the way closed. That's cool. So I don't know, but Susan, you do great journals. I need to learn how to be more free-flowing with mine. I do feel mine was way too rigid that I sent you. Like the lines were all perfectly cut, and I just thought that's how it had to be. But I think this is such a beautiful journal with all the ragged edges and all the antiquing. This card is cool. So this card, this tag has the gear, and she ran paper strips through here and weaved them. I thought that was awesome. Well, hopefully I'll get better at making journals. And Susan, I'm glad you enjoy my journal. Some more papers, more tags. Gosh, this is awesome. Another pocket with an awesome big tag. I love this cutout. This is I assume this is a die cut, and it's the little film strip thing. Rose, it was a lot like this, a lot of steampunk and like this. But you can go look at the video after this is over if you want to. I have it in my video list. Now this is cool. So she looks like she embossed some aluminum pages. This is a fun design. So instead of it being a pocket, it's more of just a bracket. More of that homemade paper. I love it. This is beautiful. Another one of those stained glass windows holding the tag. Some more painty papers and book pages. Another one of these that I can use. Love it. And here's an envelope with a nice little filigree embellishment, and again, another card that has that aluminum that's been stamped or embossed with an embossing folder. That's an awesome embossing folder. I want that one. Hi, Dana. Hi, Linda. Yeah, Susan's work is phenomenal. So if you get lucky enough to swap with her, take her up on it. I know she probably does awesome work in girly stuff, and she did an awesome job in boy stuff. Not one fairy in this, right? But I just love it. All these pages are all so antiqued in the very back. Look at this back page. So this is the back of the envelope, and it has that texture paste brick wall, some pages, and some more gears down here that she used as basically pockets. This is the stuff I don't think of yet. Like, I haven't gotten used to. Yeah, there's no glitter. I haven't gotten used to using things like this as a pocket, or what she used as a pocket over here. I mean, it's just like, not even a pocket, it's a strap, but it holds that in so great. So, Susan, from the bottom of my heart, these two envelopes were phenomenal. When you told me you mailed me stuff, I was so disappointed Friday I didn't get a chance to go pick it up because, or yesterday. And when I opened it today, I knew I had to show it. I am honored to have these, and I appreciate it so much. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I need to get a bookshelf out of my storage unit and put it in the apartment here so I can put stuff up in it. So things I've been playing around with is I've been getting some of these clay silicone molds from Wish. So I have this chest set, buttons, little jewels. So I maybe see if I can make some fake jewels. Got this one, which is feathers. And so I saw someone do it with hot glue. And so I played around with it the other night. And I'll probably have to page belt. So here's using hot glue. Here's the knight from the set of things that I painted just a light coat of gray on, and a pawn. I haven't done anything with this, but there's one of the buttons, the big buttons. One thing you have to worry about is just making sure you don't get air bubbles, because if you look at some of my earlier tries, if you don't fill it all the way, you end up with that kind of a mess. It's not a full button. Here's one of the first feathers I did. I tried to use watercolor inks on them, but that doesn't work, so I'm going to have to use acrylic paint. Let's see. You probably can't see it, but I have some of the little jewels that came out too. But you probably can't see those very well. But that's an idea I want to play with, and I probably will do a whole set of the chess ones just so people can do it. And you can glue them down to like journals and stuff, or ETCs. So I got that. Of course, you guys saw my painting papers. Oh, by the way, if you're at Walmart, I was getting that ruler, and I was looking in the craft aisle, and where they actually have stickers and craft stuff, like scrapbooking stuff. This is a multicolor scrap pack, and you get a pile of, matter of fact, I'll open it. You get a pile of cardstock, various colors. These are, I think, they look like they're maybe 6 by 6, 5.5 by 5.5. Hey, my ruler came in handy. Whole bunch of different colors, textures, as far as parchment paper look. All the way down to, looks like 3-inch by 3-inch pieces, 3 by 4s, 4 by 4s, 4 by 5s, I think. But this whole thing is full. They say it's 1 pound of scrapbook paper. You want to guess how much this cost? He will develop his journals. I mean, I can only get better. I mean, like I said, I've only made like one real journal now. I played around with another one. First time I ever did my signatures. Ha, Christy. I have a feeling Christy's bought the same pack because she hit it on the nose. $1.84 at Walmart. That's a lot of paper for $1.84. I was very surprised. So, needless to say, I didn't need to buy it, but I did. I do, Emily. That or I have a phone that keeps vibrating. All right. Well, I didn't have any crafts planned. Matter of fact, I wasn't going to go live, but I couldn't wait to show everyone my awesome Happy Mail. So I think I'm just going to call it a night. I appreciate you coming and supporting me and seeing what awesomeness Susan gave me. I'll probably be going live in the next couple of days with some kind of a craft. And then Sunday, again, be on the lookout. I plan on trying to do Wi-Fi live broadcast doing spray paint art. So I will try when I know about what time I'm going to be out there. I'll try to get it up on YouTube. And I expect it to be probably around 3 o'clock Central Time. So again, I love you guys. Thanks for your support, and I will see you on the next one.